Hey there, Gemini, and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your monthly reading. This is going to be a reading for the month of April 2023, and we're going to take a look at past, present, and near future energies. Also, Gemini, if this reading resonates and you'd like to book a personal reading, all the information about how to do that is in the description box below. Just send me an email. And of course, if you enjoy what I do, please consider buying me a coffee. Donation link is below in the description box, and any amount is greatly appreciated. Okay, the Eight of Wands flew out. Now, I'm going to say this is your energy, Gemini. This could also be your person's energy. So take the energies as they resonate. Okay, definitely a very, very strong connection that you share with this person. You've been spending a lot of time thinking about this. You're really up in your head about everything that's going on here. The signs that are showing up strongly are Capricorn and Leo. Now, this applies to all signs. Those are just the signs which are really showing up strongly. Here's the thing, Gemini. The main energy for your reading this month is the Four of Wands. So you're definitely sharing a very strong bond, a very, very strong connection with this person, with this other counterpart of yours. But it's not all smooth sailing. In the recent past, you get the Eight of Wands, the Strength, and the Nine of Pentacles. I see you kind of doing your own thing. You are focused on yourself, your stability, your needs. Like, you're very much prioritizing yourself in the recent past, but there's some form of communication here. Whether you want to communicate or your person wants to communicate or you did communicate, we're going to clarify and see, which makes it difficult for you to focus on yourself. So it's like, overall, you're like, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing me. I'm focusing on me. But it's almost like it's a little difficult for you to completely focus on yourself because there's some need or desire or communication that took place here. In the current situation, you get the King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. You and your person are a divine match, by the way. King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Now, it doesn't have to be that you're both air signs. You guys are just very intellectually compatible. Like, you guys are both smart. I feel like you guys could talk for hours. You never run out of things to talk about. You're very intellectually stimulating to each other. But you and your divine person are both in a position of evaluating and assessing. And we'll see exactly what it is that you're evaluating and assessing in the current situation here. In the near future, you get the Five of Cups, the Devil, and the Ten of Pentacles. You and your person still view each other as like, hey, I can have a long-term connection with this person. I can build. We can have a very successful relationship. This connection can go the distance. This is not just something casual. But the past, somebody can't get over the past here. The past keeps coming up almost like, everything's good, but the past. Oh, we were able to overcome this, but the past. It's like the past keeps resurfacing, and it could be that somebody keeps bringing it up. I don't know. We'll see when we clarify. Let's take a look at the main energy for your reading this month, which is the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Four of Swords. Yeah, there is still love here, right? There is still love. You feel a strong connection to this person. The bond hasn't gone anywhere. You love your person. They love you back, and they want to offer you that love. The problem is here, somebody's managed to convince themselves that in order for them to heal, whether it's heal within themselves or heal within this connection, they need to emotionally detach. So it's almost like, I love you. I want to give you my love. I want to receive love from you. I still feel very connected to you, but I need to heal. And in order for me to heal, I can't have this love for you. I need to emotionally disconnect. I need to emotionally detach in order for me to truly be able to heal. So I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's your person. Take it as it resonates. Let's take a look at the recent past. I'm going to start off by clarifying the Eight of Wands for you in the recent past. Eight of Wands is clarified by the Four of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Wands. It says Prince, but in this deck, Prince is King. Yeah, again, there's some form of communication where whoever this is, and I feel like it's your person, especially if you're dealing with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries, this person is very good at putting up a front, putting up a very I'm detached, nothing bothers me, nothing phases me, I'm in control, everything's great, everything's amazing. Now, they may have communicated this to you somehow, where they're like, hey, you know what? Whatever happens, happens. I'm good. You do you. Go prioritize yourself. I'm fine. On the surface, they seem fine. If you look at their social media, if you're looking at, talking to friends, they're having a great time. They're amazing. They look good, yada, yada, yada. Deep down, though, this person's unhappy. Deep down, this person is unhappy. Now, again, I don't feel like they'd communicate that to you because, again, they have this like facade, this front of I'm good, everything's amazing. But deep down, this person's really unhappy. Let's take a look at the strength in the recent past for you. Strength is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, it's hard for somebody here to let go. It's really hard for somebody here to let go. They're holding on to you. They're holding on to this connection for dear life. It's like they have their claws in you and they refuse to release you because they're still holding on to the belief of we're going to have a new beginning. We're going to be able to turn things around. We're going to have a complete 180. Like this connection is not going to be like this, forever. Things are going to get better. Things are going to improve. We're going to be able to wave this magic wand and completely erase the difficult energies. And so they're showing me, despite all the hardships, despite everything, I still refuse to let go and give up on this connection. So this could be you. I don't feel like this is you in the recent past. Let's take a look at the Nine of Pentacles in the recent past. Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice, Two of Cups, Ten of Swords. Yeah, this person, and again, this could also be you, by the way, where you're showing me like I'm doing me, I'm focusing on myself, but this ending still sucked. This was a very, very difficult ending. And despite the fact that here in the 3D world, right, you said we're done, it's over, the love is still there. You still, at least in the recent past, still view yourself very much as still in a relationship with this person. And so it's a little difficult for you to balance out the love that you have, the ending, versus focusing on yourself. So it seems like that's what's kind of difficult for you here in the recent past. To find a good balance between your emotions and you needing to focus on yourself, prioritize yourself and your needs. Let's take a look at the current situation. I'm going to start off by clarifying the King of Swords. King of Swords is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Strength, and the Nine of Pentacles, which you just got. Yeah, this is you. Like, you're trying to be logical. You're trying to focus on yourself. And sometimes you can, right? Because in your mind, you're like, look, we're done. Why am I still giving energy to this connection? Why am I still energetically focused on this? There's really no point. I need to do me. I need to focus on me. So sometimes you can. Sometimes it's easy for you. You go to the gym, you eat healthy, you journal, you meditate, you're focusing on your job. That's the logical side, and that's what comes like easy to you most of the time. But sometimes it's hard for you to just focus on yourself because, again, you still have these feelings. They still come up. They still pop up. This ending still pops up. But what you do in order to kind of suppress that is you're like, no. I know I have these feelings. I get it, but let's be practical here. Let's be logical here, right? I need to do me. I need to focus on me. I need to prioritize myself. And again, 70% of the time, you do. You successfully do this. The other 30% of the time, the emotions kind of come into play and they kind of throw you off balance a little bit. Let's take a look at the Seven of Pentacles to see what you're evaluating and assessing in the current situation. Seven of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the King of Cups. You're evaluating and assessing whether or not, when it comes to this connection, you should walk away or you should let love guide you. Now, what I mean by that, you and this person share a very, very deep connection. Very, very, very deep. You get the Hierophant, you get the Four of Wands, you get the Two of Cups. This is a very, very deep connection. Some of you may have been married, but I don't feel like the majority of you were. I feel like for the most of you, it just felt like we weren't actually married, but we might as well have been. Like, that's how deep this connection is. So you do still have love for this person. You're just trying to evaluate and assess, what do I do? Is it best for me to walk away? Is it best for me to follow my emotions and follow the love that I still have and let that guide me? I don't see you taking any action one way or the other. You're just in a state where you're evaluating, you're assessing, you're really trying to figure everything out. Let's take a look at the Queen of Swords in the current situation for you. Queen of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, the Universe, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. Even when you try to shut off your emotions, right? Even when you try to be practical and logical and not let your emotions guide you, which again, good luck with that, you're showing me I still want a new beginning with this person. I'm still very drawn to them. I still feel like this is a soul connection, like this is a divine connection for me. Even though things ended, even though here in the 3D world we said we're done, we're over, whatever, I still want a new beginning. I still view this person as my soul connection, and I still want to start over with them. Cool. Let's take a look at the near future, because these are beautiful energies in the current situation. You're kind of coming to the realization of what you want. But let's see what the Five of Cups is here in the near future and why the past keeps coming up. Five of Cups is clarified by the Two of Wands, Ace of Swords, Seven of Cups. Yeah, something really confusing happened in the past, and you're still waiting for clarity on that. So it could be that, you know, it's confusing to you how things ended, why things ended, how it came about this way. There's something here which you're not super clear about, and you're kind of like, well, this could be an option, that could be an option, maybe this happened, maybe that happened. But the past, the reason it keeps coming up is because you're not crystal clear on what happened there. And you're waiting, at least in the near future, you're waiting for this point where you get that mental clarity of like, oh, okay, this is why it happened this way in the past. This is why things unfolded the way they did. Let's take a look at the Devil in the near future. The Devil is clarified by the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. Yeah. I see somebody here being a little immature, to be honest, the way they're handling this desire to reconcile, and I do feel like it could be your person, especially if you're dealing with a Leo. The way they're handling this whole situation is kind of immature in the near future. They do want a reconciliation. You want it, they want it. Deep down, you guys both want the same thing. The problem is somebody here has some unhealthy behavioral patterns, and the way they approach things, the way they approach their desires is childish. It's immature. So it could be that they're like, oh, I do want to reconcile, but their actions indicate otherwise. Or it could be that you ask them, what do you want? And they don't give you a straight answer, right? Again, this is going to be different for each of you, but just know that deep down, if you are looking for a reconciliation, your person wants it too. They just have to get out of their own way with their immature behavior. Let's take a look at the Ten of Pentacles here in the near future. Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. You are focused on yourself, but you are still manifesting a long-term connection with this person. Even though I feel like things are stuck because of their immature behavior in the near future, like things aren't moving, things aren't really budging the way you expected them to, you're like, I'm doing me, I'm focused on myself, right? Like I'm not going to let this whole energy throw me off, but you are kind of frustrated at the fact that things aren't moving, things aren't budging, and the energies are kind of stuck for you because you want them to shift. You want them to move. You know what the direction is that you're looking for. Just be patient. Just be patient. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind this month, Gemini. From the universe, you get the Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, and the Death. Yeah, you're showing me that you are emotionally disconnected, right? Like I don't see pain. I don't see anxiety. I don't see heartbreak here. You know what you want, but your heart, you're not like throwing yourself 100% into it, where it's like if it doesn't happen, it's not going to shatter you and completely devastate you, but you're very clear on what you want. And you do want to get back into this equal give and take, this flow of energy between you and your person following the ending that took place. And there was definitely an ending that happened here in the recent past. So Gemini, that is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped and gave you clarity. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.